the fence.
Oh, and a goal.
Walking in front of him, he's inside the 10.
Oh, blocked from behind.
Cut off the glass, but no problem at all.
Fifth, one for the cradle.
Got locked up.
One guy that's got an angle on it, and he cuts back on it. Temple! That couldn't corral the
Deep
ball.
fly to right field against the wind. It's out of here.
Buries it. We're tied at 19.
Welcome, Saturday night soccer boys varsity game between the Centerville Elks and the Mason Comets. We're here at a home of the Comets in downtown Mason, getting ready for start of what should be a wonderful game. The Elks come in with a 5-0 record, leading their division with 13 goals scored and 2 against. Ton of different scorers for the Elks this year in their first 5 games. The Mason Comets come in with a 3-0 record, also undefeated, with about 7 different people scoring goals also. So very balanced game. We should see a wonderful game, and we're getting ready for the intros. It's a beautiful night for soccer. It's nice and cool. Kids should have no problem out there. And as we see on the field already, the Centerville has brought some of their finest. They actually have cheerleaders for their soccer program.
Yeah, I think of all the games we see, they are the only ones we ever see that have cheerleaders. That's Centerville. Yeah. Maybe other schools in Dayton do.
St. X also usually has some cheerleaders out there, but it's usually the males. The male cheerleaders, for the Bombers. And here we go with the starting first, Andrew Sucato. Number 5, Evan Gramke. Number 6, Aaron Moyer. Number 9, Kyle Biggs. Number 14, Matt Conley. Number 15, Zachary Carnes. Number 16, Nen Shemsu. Number 20, Sam Hott. And number 22, Cole Zengel. Now the starting lineup for the Centerville Elks. In goal, number 1, Jonathan Hulsman. Number 7, Eric Dodds. Number 8, Trey Schultz, also in midfield. Number 10, Sam Mugrabi, midfielder. Number 11, Kalen Tenen, a defender. Number 12, Captain Matthew Scarpino, midfielder. Number 13, Alec DeCure, defender. Number 17, Keegan DeVoe, defender. Number 18, Christian Cohen, forward. Number 19, Tanner Greenlee, midfielder. And number 21, Dylan Myers, captain, midfielder. That's a lot of midfielders. I think I called off 9 midfielders. They might be playing like a 2-9. And those are your Elks for tonight.
Okay, and now the starting team for Mason.
What's the reserves first?
First of all, the reserves. Number 00. Number 2.
Justin Gorski. Josh Savastova. Number 5, that's Nora Basher. Number 16, Jared Warwick. Number 17, Matthew Kinsler. Number 18, Kyle Rojek. Number 19, Carter Womack. And number 22, goalkeeper Ty Kierson. And now for your Mason Comets starters. Starting in goal, number 1, Danny Maxim. Number 6, Jack Hancock. In the midfield, number 7, Philip Springsteen. No relation to the boss. Also in midfield, midfielder junior, Ben Wendell.
Hey, Chuck.
Number 10, Ian Markley.
Hey, Chuck.
Number 11, Anthony Vergara. Number 12, defender Danny Lohr, captain.
You know you can't see from the window.
Number 13, midfielder Max Mitchell, captain. Number 14, defender Zach Greenfield. Chris Kalick, number 15. Forward, number 21, Joseph Grimes. And finally, number 9, midfielder Will Shepard. And now for our national anthem. Comets have a brand new turf field for this year. It was turf, but we have a new turf that's been laid out over the summer. So this it's kind of playing a little bit slow still as they're getting it, conditioned and ready to go. We also have a brand new scoreboard this year, so they took down the old scoreboard and put a new one up. So
looks good. This Mason Centerville goes back several years and have had typically play in the regular season, and they've also had more than a few battles in the postseason. They kind of remembers back in, 2012 when we had the overtime game?
Oh, yeah.
Over Lakota West.
The coaches for Centerville are head varsity coach Jeff Monbeck, assistant coach John Bettrams, assistant coach Kyle Bettrams, assistant coach Matt Batista, goalkeeper coach Jake Siddell, athletic trainer Ashley Jewell, and game day manager Steve D-Train McLean. For the Mason Comets, you have head coach Paul Reedy, assistant coach Nero Wilmasina, and assistant coach Mark Johnson. The Elks will be going from right to left on your TV screen in all black today, and the Mason Comets will be in all white, going from left to right on your screen. And we're getting ready for the kickoff. I think all they need is a soccer ball.
Yeah. The Centerville,
unless he's got it in his hand.
Honestly, the Centerville team, in terms of the tournament, has won several state championships, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Mason also has a state championship. So, But yeah, they have a big history in the state. It's been a few years since they've gotten there, but they have a great history. And we have the kickoff.
We've got a good contingent of students here tonight.
Yeah, the Mason. They call themselves the Black Hole. They've been really at every game, away, home, really pushing. So the ball tried to get sent in, and it gets stolen by Centerville. And here we're going to have a nice pass out to get some width on the field. And that's going to get intercepted by Max Mitchell. Zach Greenfield sends the ball down the side. We have Joseph Grimes making a run on it. And he was able to save it and keep it in. Nice ball movement by Centerville, and Mason steals it and sends the ball to the corner. Joseph gets it, drops it off to Max. Ball gets intercepted by Centerville and sent up the field again. Both teams trying to make some good passes, trying to find each other. They need to start switching the ball. The field is wide open to be switched quickly. Ian Markley sends it out wide to Vergara, who sends it into Ben Wendell, back to Markley. He's looking to send on into the box, and it gets intercepted by Centerville. Ball gets headed and it goes out of bounds at midfield.
This Mason team from last year, you've got a lot of new starters on this team from year before.
Mason graduated 17 seniors last year, so
That's
we have basically 3 players that have varsity experience from last year. They do have 8 more juniors that played a little bit last year, and they got called up to a few games, but for the most part, with a lot of varsity experience, not the strength. So they're still getting together and working. They haven't given up a goal this year and have won their first 3 games. Centerville, I think, also graduated a bunch of seniors last year. So both these teams are young, and at least experience-wise, they're young.
Yeah. I mean, the last couple of years, I think Mason's taken a concentrated effort to have a tougher pre-conference season.
Absolutely. And, you know, what it is, these teams, they don't really have to rebuild a lot. They reload most of the time. So.
Yeah.
Centerville's doing some nice passing, just holding the ball here at midfield, finding the open men. Mason's got to make sure they start putting pressure on him. That's a nice steal. Joseph gets it. He's looking for Jack. Looking for some width, somebody to make a run for him. Drops it off to midfield. And back to Markley. He's looking to maybe switch fields. That's a long ball over to the side. Very nice ball to Max Mitchell. Max sends it one touch over to Springsteen, and Centerville has it here out wide.
Is there any kind of ranking so far of these two teams as far as where one's ranked?
Mason is ranked number 1 in the city.
Okay.
In Cincinnati, they're ranked number 1. Ball nice out to Max. Max gets taking them on. Sends a left-footed cross.
Wow.
Nice ball into the box. And
nice save.
Header by Joseph Grimes, and a nice save by the keeper for Centerville. That's the first shot of the game, and it was a very nice save. Good cross by Max.
Yeah, that was quality play.
That was quality. So the Mason Comets are ranked number 1, and that's a first foul of the game on Springsteen, and we're going to have a free kick from midfield for the Elks.
Any idea where Centerville is ranked?
And Centerville is ranked, they're tied with Beaver Creek in the Dayton area, so they're both number 1 in the polls up in Dayton. So these are the 2 of the top teams in the. They'll be 2 of the top teams in the state when it's all said and done.
Right.
That's a very nice pass in and a nice header. So each team's gotten a nice header, and that was a nice try from about the 8-yard line. And here, Max Mitchell's sprinting down the field with the ball on a nice throw. Puts it to the corner for Jack Hancock, and that's going to be ridden out of bounds by the Centerville Elks, and they're going to have our first goal kick of the game, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Elks.
And then next week, Mason plays Olentangy Liberty, correct?
Before we get to Olentangy, we don't want to skip Lakota West is in there still.
Right.
One of our rivals in the GMC. So one game at a time.
This will be a competitive week.
Yes, it will. It's 4 really good games. I think we have East also. So
yeah.
All these games are very competitive. It should be it's a nice play by, he sent it up. Anthony Vergara finds Ben Wendell, finds Joseph Grimes. He's looking to get wide. Max Mitchell's making the run. Max is heading towards it, but it's going to go out of bounds, and we'll have an Elks throw in.
Will the Lakota West game be home, or is it away?
It's a home game, and it's taco night. So if you want to see a good game and come eat some tacos for $1, I think in the girls' game when we had taco night, over 900 tacos were bought. So
where are the tacos coming from?
Tacos come from El Caparel. So they come in and do a really good job keeping the masses fed.
Okay.
It just so happened that on girls' night, all the boys were off that night, so they were here, and there was a high school game, a high school football practice. Wow. And as soon as that ended, a ton of tacos got eaten.
That's on Towersville Road, right?
Yes,
it is. BW3?
Yes, it is, over by B-Dubs. Max is open. Oh, finds Joseph. It's a good spread. Joseph gets drilled after the play, but the referee was looking at the play, didn't see it, and he's going to play on. Mason has control of the ball. Find Ben Wendell. Drop it back to Danny Lohr. Ball's back to Zach Greenfield. He tries to go with the outside of the foot. It gets intercepted by Centerville.
I did warn the center ref he was going to be on the internet tonight, so he might be feeling a little bit of pressure.
Oh, there you go.
He also said he wished if he'd known he was going to be on the internet, he would put on some makeup before the game.
Centerville's holding the ball at midfield, tries a through pass, nice one touch. Danny Lohr intercepts it and passes it out to Danny Maxim. Centerville doesn't come in on him, and they're allowing Maxim to dribble the ball out. He cannot pick it up, though.
I see the Centerville Elks have their cheerleading crew here tonight.
Yep. There's a nice ball. Joseph finds Max.
Centerville.
Wendell sends it into Anthony Vergara gets it, tries to send it in. It goes off the Elk player and out of bounds for a throw-in.
Centerville did play on a grass field. Do they still play on a grass field?
They have turf fields that they've been playing on lately.
Okay.
Nice ball into Vergara.
A corner. It looks like a corner, no? Maybe not.
Nope, it's a goal kick. The ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick. And we'll have a goal kick for the Elks. That was a nice play by the defender to hold him off, and I think the offensive player thought it had been touched, so he stayed back and was trying to get the corner kick out of it. So far, Centerville's been holding the ball here on defense a lot. Here's the first time they're trying to go over the top, and they got a man open. He's making a run in.
This might be a good opportunity.
There's a center. Nice try by the defender, and it goes out of bounds.
And it looks like
And
we
we're going to
have
have a corner kick for the Elks, first corner of the game.
So Mason so far this year is sitting at 3-0-0. They're sitting at the top of the,
There's no home games.
there's no conference games yet, so they're really not sitting yet.
It's a non-conference schedule still. Nice long ball out wide. Gets cleared out by the Comets. Elks get it wide. And we'll have a throw-in for the Elks. First two subs are getting ready for the Mason Comets. They usually sub at about the 10-minute mark. Oh, a nice try by the Elks, and he shoots it way over the goal left-footed. It wasn't on goal. They won't even count that as a shot. Danny Maxim takes the kick, kicks it out to midfield. Max Mitchell gets tackled. Oh, there's another tackle. We're going to have a free kick from midfield for the Comets. And that's about 3 or 4 in a row that they've gone down after the play, so the fans are getting a little testy. Comets are moving down. Should be able to get into the box. Zach Greenfield sends it, and nobody goes at the ball. And it's
So we've had maybe one good scoring chance each way so far.
one shot. Really, they only marked one shot for Mason so far,
Yeah.
none for Centerville. There's a nice pass, nice 1-2 pass. Tried to get it wide, and he saves it. Nice centering pass, but it goes wide again. And we're going to have the first substitution of the game. Number 3 is coming into the game.
That is Nick Kruger, a sophomore.
It's coming in for Anthony Vergara.
A sophomore for Mason.
He subs pretty quick at the beginning. Gets some of the players in early in the 10.
It's always been a Reedy trait in terms of games. We actually have perfect weather here tonight for soccer. We had a break in the high humidity, high heat, so this is actually great weather for playing. Number 8 for Mason controls the ball. It's now pass back to
That's a nice ball, but it's going to go to the
Springsteen.
keeper. Yeah, Springsteen put a through ball through, but it's going to go to the keeper. That's a nice ball. We're going to have a corner kick for the Mason Comets. Mason's been scoring a lot on the corners this year. I think we've got 3 or 4 goals already on corners. Max has 5 assists through 3 games, and I believe 4 of them have come off of corners.
Wow. Yeah, it appears he is leading the local area GMC in assists to 5.
It's a nice
Could
ball.
be a chance there.
Oh, touched by Jack Greenfield.
I think that's
and we
a
got
goal.
another corner.
Wow, okay.
Have another corner kick for Max Mitchell. This one he sends
That's our
high
ball.
and deeper. Get the first touch. Second ball. There it is. Trying to get loose. He can't get through.
That was
And
well played.
Centerville's able to clear it out. Nope.
Back.
Still hasn't been able to clear it. Oh, it sends a nice ball
Beyond?
through.
Oh.
God, just couldn't get there.
From our perspective, it looked like it was going to goal.
Yeah, Jack looked like he was going to be able to get there. There's a nice shove in the back. It didn't get called.
You might have a counter here for Centerville. Nope.
Danny Lohr's able to clear it out.
Played it right to Mason.
It's a nice ball by Springsteen, getting some width on the field.
I think, as you were mentioning earlier, I think we're not likely to get a lot of goals tonight.
I think it's going to be a very low-scoring game. It's going to be 50-50, a lot of control in the middle of the field. But
Yeah.
there's a nice through ball to Joseph. Springsteen tries
nice
to clear
tackle.
it out.
That tackle was
Sam
done by
Mitchell. Oh,
Matthew
Sam.
Kinsler. That's
3 Comets are on this guy, and they win the ball. Oh, no, he wins the ball out of there. Finally, we have a foul against the Elks, and we'll have a Mason kick coming out. Mason starts it quickly. Max Mitchell has the ball, and he's working his way down. The next subs are ready for Mason Comets. Good centering ball. Ben has it, sends a through ball. There's Jack.
the keeper hesitated.
Jack tried to get there.
Ah.
Needed to go through the defender.
Gave him a little nudge in the back.
Yep. That was a nice little chip through by Ben Wendell, and Jack tried to get through there.
I haven't paid attention. Have we seen a Centerville sub yet?
No, not yet.
I don't think
They have
so.
not subbed.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
That's a foul in the back.
That's a definite foul.
Yep.
Have our second foul of the game, and it's going to be a free kick for.
It's going to be a dangerous spot right
Yeah,
here.
it's this is one you can hook into the back post and get a bunch of people running in, so it's a dangerous spot. The Elks are going to get the free kick from about the 30-yard line. Talking to the coach. Looks like, I believe, Kayan Tenen is taking the kick. They send a person short. Sends a nice ball into the back of the box. Nobody's there.
Nobody there from Centerville.
For Centerville, nobody was there, but they send the ball back
Nice high
in.
ball.
It's a nice ball.
Oh, he
Danny
misjudged
Maxim
it.
grabs it on the second bounce. And we have the Mason Comets with the ball under control. So far, it's been a pretty even game, 50-50.
Yep.
doing a good job. I don't know how many forwards. I don't know if they're playing one forward or how many forwards are actually playing right now. But it looks, that's running over a player. That's no need. We have a free kick at midfield again for the Elks. So far, all the fouls have been on, most of the fouls have been on Mason. I think it's 4-1 now. They play a short ball out to the wide. Sends a long ball down the middle, and Danny Maxim corrals it. Looks like they're trying to send long balls from midfield out to the one forward. They're playing 5 midfielders and 1 forward. That's one of the reasons they're controlling a little bit of the game right now. Mason's playing with the 4 defenders and only 4 midfielders, so they're down a man in the middle.
Yeah.
Joseph Grimes has the ball taken away from behind.
Now, Danny Maxim, Mason's keeper, is a senior, but this is his first varsity action.
He played a couple games last year, got into a couple games. But, yeah, you could call it that.
Like 2 senior keepers, so.
Absolutely.
Make it kind of tough.
Yeah, with that many seniors last year. Yep, they kick it out of bounds. And it's Mason, and we're going to have 2 subs for Mason. Carter Womack is going into the game, and Will Shepard. Number 19 is Carter, number 9 is Will. And they're going in for Christopher Kalick and Jack Hancock.
Looks like Centerville may be getting their first substitution, too.
And Centerville is putting in a sub number 22 is Cole Zengel. He's a sophomore midfielder. Looks like they took their big kid up top out, and they put number 10 up top now. This is where Mason really can go in and take advantage of this here. Joseph Grimes turns. That's a left foot shot, and it's up over the goal, and we're going to have a goal kick for the Elks. Got a nice ball. Mason's putting some nice balls through. They just haven't been able to get the shot off in front of the goal yet. Here goes Ben Wendell trying to take it in one-on-one. Sends the ball to the corner to Max Mitchell. Max tries to save it, but it was already out, and we'll have a goal kick for the Elks. Oh, they're playing it. That ball was out of bounds, but they played it in, so. Now we're going to have a conversation. It's kind of hard to call the ball out of bounds when he's 15 yards from the end line. It's a goal kick. So we got a goal kick for the Elks. Yeah, Max Mitchell kicked it. It was already out of bounds by about 2 yards, so I don't know what they were thinking. Got about 20 minutes to play. We've played about half the first half so far. Ben wins a nice ball over the top. Max is trying to get to it, but it goes out of bounds. Another foul on the Comets. Another Elk kick.
So, Adonis, have you been to any FC Cincinnati games?
Haven't been to one yet this year, no. I've been to more UC games than FC Cincinnati. Here's a chance. Oh, wow. Rips it across the front of the goal, and it just goes wide. Just goes wide, out of bounds. That was a good opportunity for the Elks.
So we've got about halfway through the first half, and Mason has a goal kick, and so far it's, as Don said, it's been going back and forth here. No team really taking control of the game, going back and forth. Ball is controlled by number 21, Joseph Grimes.
That's a nice ball to the middle, and it gets intercepted by the Comets. and sent wide. Zach's looking to go down the sideline. Puts a good ball to the corner. Max Mitchell's chasing it down. Kid wants to let it go out of bounds, but Max isn't going to let it goes out of bounds for another Elk throw-in. Goal kick. So here we have another goal kick. It's about the 5th one of the game so far.
Yeah, we were mentioned last week in reference to UC. UC and Xavier are playing next Friday night, and you'll have maybe 4 or 5 ex-Mason kids will be on both rosters.
Absolutely. UC plays Sunday again. They just lost to Wright State 2-1 yesterday, and they play against. Nice ball to Carter. Will he be able to save it? He is able to save it on the side. He's bringing it in now.
Oh.
And he gets a corner kick out of it. So that's a nice ball. Oh, Carter goes down pretty hard. He's still on the ground. He's going to be okay, though. Sorry, I was. The mic was up by my head because I was talking to the AD. Sorry. So now we're going to have a corner kick for the Mason Comets. Coming back into the game is Springsteen and Vergara. And number 18 enters the game for the Mason Comets.
'18 is
Kyle Rojek. So we
Junior
have subs in. Anthony Vergara will be taking this kick. Puts a nice ball across. There it is.
Played it back to the keeper.
Chance for Mason.
Oh, right there.
Oh!
Did not get a foot on it.
And we get a miss hit. That was a great opportunity.
Wow. Just couldn't get anything on it.
Anthony Vergara takes a shot. Oh! And he hits the post from 30 out. Rips a shot and hits the post and just goes over. Missed it by an inch.
It hit part of it going off.
That kid's got the same last name as me. I don't think I used to hit the ball that hard, though. That was a nice shot. So close.
I think it actually hit part of the crossbar.
Yeah, he hit the crossbar and it went over. So that was a nice strike. So it stays 0-0.
Here we've got a replay.
Oh, we got a replay here. There's a nice rocket. Goes. Oh yeah, hits the crossbar and goes right over the goal. So
it was actually coming down.
Yeah, it was. He was 4 yards back or a little bit off of it, and he would have had it in.
Yeah.
The goalie was definitely beaten. So there was a couple opportunities there for Mason from the 5-6 yard line, and now here comes Centerville. They got a man going through. He's offsides though. The flag goes up on number 22. Cole got a little bit anxious, and we're going to have an indirect kick for the Mason Comets.
I'm not sure Han Solo could have saved that one.
No. It's a shame. That would have been a nice goal.
That was a beautiful shot. That would have made the highlight reel.
I think he would have sprinted to the bench if he would have scored that one. Nice kick by Danny Maxim. Oh, Phillip takes the ball and wins it. Tried a little heel pass, and now we're on our heels.
How many Springsteens have played for Mason? We
had
three?
Peter, Andrew, Peter, and Steven.
Okay.
And Phillip is the fourth one.
I feel like I've been hearing that name for 12 years.
Yeah. Nice clearance by the Mason Comets, and we'll have a free kick. We'll have a throw-in for the Elks.
So I'm disappointed there's no international game tonight.
Yeah, it's getting dark too, so I don't think they're going to be out tonight.
Yeah.
Usually we have this is a big throw.
Nice throwing. Wow.
Mason clears it. And it goes out of bounds, and we'll have a Mason goal kick.
So we got about 15 minutes left in the first half. They say Comets have 3 shots on goal. Centerville has 1.
We have 3 subs going in. Jack Hancock, Ben Wendell, and Max Mitchell all go back into the game. So Will Shepard, Nick Kruger, and who else came off? And Carter Womack. Nice header. Yeah, they got the extra midfielder in there. You can tell that it's numbers right now. So Phillip wins a nice ball. He's got Max on a nice run.
Ball.
Max is in.
This could be a great chance right
There's
here.
a chance. Oh, Joseph just couldn't get to it. That was a nice shot, and Joseph could have gotten in there to deflect it in, but good opportunity there. They play together. They play cup ball together, so they club ball, so they know each other well. It's a nice interception by Mason. Ben is taking it in. They're backing up on him. He sends it over to Joe Grimes. Oh, just couldn't get it through. Mason's getting their opportunities. There's no doubt they're pushing the ball and getting some chances right now. There's a cross across the field, which Zach Greenfield's going to get to and clear way up the field. And Joseph Grimes has it. Ball's taken by Danny and goes out of bounds off of Max Mitchell, so we will have a throw-in for the Elks. Ball's intercepted by Wendell and headed down by off of Centerville. Mason throw. Ball's chipped to the corner. Cleared straight out of bounds. I don't like that with the big thrower. Yeah. They got a guy that can throw the ball into the box. It's dangerous when you throw it out.
It's almost like a corner kick.
Looks like they're subbing him, though. I think that's the guy that can throw it, is the guy that just got subbed out, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, maybe it's number 12. He's going over to grab it, so. Yeah, he's looking for the big throw again. At least he's lining up for it.
Centerville doesn't have anybody in the box.
No,
now.
Mason has 8 guys out there, and Centerville has nobody. So I don't know what they're planning. That's why it was a set play.
I think Mason would be okay with that set play every time.
Yep.
I'm not quite sure what they were doing there.
Got a call against Centerville. Looks like it's a kick for Mason.
You got a guy that can do a good throw and
that was a set play. Sometimes you don't want to do the same thing over and over again.
Right.
But you could tell they had one guy in the box. It's like against 7. It's like, okay, what's going on? Our first touch has been soft today. We got a Mason throw. Oh, that was so close.
Yeah.
Centerville wins the ball on a header. We have another Mason throw.
So where do you think Mason's goal scoring is going to come from this year?
A lot of different people. It's going to have to be a lot of different people working together.
A lot of different than last year where you had a couple.
Last year they had 3 guys with 13 goals and 13 assists. This year it's going to have to take a lot of help, or more than 13. I think they had between Bryce, Gary, and Evan, they might have had 50 goals, I think, last year.
Yeah.
So this year they're going to definitely have to have some more support. That ball's out, throws it in quickly. And there's a nice clearance to the middle, but again, nobody within. When you got one forward, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's hard to get behind them. Ball goes through off of Elk player. It's going out of bounds, and it's a Mason off of Centerville. It's a Mason throw.
Which way is he going?
He's calling a kick.
Foul on Mason?
Called a foul on Mason.
Called him for pulling him down.
That was, I don't know how that he calls that. The guy was 2 feet in front. Guy jumps over, takes the man out. and jumps right through him.
Wow.
And almost kills the player. But we're going to get a free Mason kick, and here
You
they're
almost
playing.
need him in the head.
They're playing. So Mason has the ball. There's a nice pass through. Jack has it. Jack takes it in, centers it.
Well defended.
Well defended. And it's out. So it's going to be a throw in for the Comets. Deep in the Elk zone.
Yeah, the Centerville guy took a big swing, and while he took a big swing, the ball went out of bounds.
We have 4 subs coming in for the Comets.
You've got number 9.
Will Shepard.
Number 3, Nick Kruger.
Number 10.
Number 10, Ian Markley.
And number 15, Christopher Kalick, have all come in for the Comets. We have a throw in. Max finds Jack. There's a nice cross across the field.
Oh, might have a chance here.
And we got a header that just goes wide. Good opportunity, but it just goes wide. Ball clears through, and Ian Markley heads it out. We got 7 to play in the first half, 7.5 to play. Mason intercepts, looks for a drop. Joseph Grimes has it. He's on the run, has 4 players on him. He takes it through. The first player gets wiped out, and no call. He does not get a call on that. So Danny Lohr is back, sends it over to Maxim. Maxim sends it wide. Kalick to Max. Max is looking for Grimes across the middle. He's got him. Good opportunity here. Joseph can get a foot on it. Gets intercepted by the Centerville player, and then a nice slide to keep control of the ball.
Playing from the ground.
And they set it up again, so Mason sets it up again. Jack Hancock takes the shot. It gets intercepted by ball gets crossed. Centerville players drops it off. He's looking for a shot. Takes it towards the corner.
Oh, it's still in play.
And Danny Lohr clears it out wide.
Take a throw in for Centerville.
So big throw in for Centerville, but different players taking it. He drops it back to about the 25, 30-yard line, and they're setting up again. Centerville's done a good job of finding the open man. Small, short passes. They're just having trouble finding the forward in front of the goal with playing only one forward. But they've held good possession this game. Both teams have done a good job of that. There's another center, but again, no one there to finish.
Right at the keeper.
Max Mitchell gets the rollout, and he's breaking through. He's got Joseph looking for space. Max has 3 guys on him. He centers it.
Gonna be goal.
Just there!
Oh, beautiful goal. Very nice.
Max Mitchell to Joseph Grimes.
Joseph Grimes, beautiful.
And the Comets take a 1-0 lead on a beautiful finish.
Can't beat that.
At the 5-minute mark of the first half, Max took the ball down the sideline, took on 3 defenders, and then crossed it over. Joseph made a beautiful run to the middle. One touched it on a volley and put it into the net.
Nice finish.
The Comets take a 1-0 lead at the 5-minute mark. Now it should open up the game a little bit, so see if Centerville adds another forward for the rest of this game and maybe opens up the midfield for Mason some. Here's a look at the goal replay. So Max Mitchell takes the ball in, sends a nice little lofty pass. Joseph makes a run behind the defender, catches it one-time volley.
The other side.
Beats the goalkeeper, and we have a 1-0 score.
Nothing keeper could do on that one.
No. He was well-positioned and everything, but there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Now the Comets got to get that want to get that second goal.
They might have a chance right here.
They're moving the ball well. They're getting it out to mid. Here it comes back into the middle of the field again.
Well defended.
And we have a foul against Philip Springsteen. We'll have a free kick.
That was a good call
for the Elks. Yeah.
He was pushing them at the beginning.
Yeah, here's a look at the foul. Oh, here's another look at the goal. Again, a nice little chip from Max. Oh, that was the first. That was the first header earlier because Max's was off of a right. No problem. Centerville gets a shot. It gets blocked. Another shot through the middle, and it goes right to Danny Maxim and cuts it off.
So we're less than 4 minutes to go in the first half.
It's been a good game. Both teams have played really well.
Mm-hmm.
It's early in the season. Here's another look at the goal this time.
So the goal.
Max gets the ball, sends a little chip across. Joseph catches the left volley, puts it right in the side net.
Made that look easy.
Here comes Springsteen again, taking the ball and looking for space.
Oh, he grabbed him with two hands.
He grabs him, and he's going to get called again. He's gotten called for 4 or 5 fouls so far. We have to.
He took two hands.
His own players are going in to settle him down. He's saying that he got his uniform pulled out. Joseph's taking him off to the side to make sure he talks to him and lets him know that. Oh wow, he did call a foul against the Centerville Elk, and the referee is going to go talk to number 17 now.
Oh wow.
So he did call a foul. Phillip got his shirt pulled first, and that's why he grabbed onto the player. So we're going to have a free kick for the Mason Comets from about 30 yards out. Max Mitchell is standing over the ball.
Is that worthy of a replay? Probably not.
He's just settling him down to let him know you can't grab first. He grabbed you afterwards, but you were the first one. Usually you don't catch the first one. You catch the retaliation, which is what here's a view of it right here, and there's where Phillip grabbed him and pulled him back.
Yeah.
It wasn't even number 17. It was number 22 he was in it with.
Yep.
But here we're going to have an opportunity to get a ball into the box. Mason's got 4 guys going in. Max is waiting for the whistle. He's got it. Ball's into the box. Trying to find Joe.
Oh,
nice header. Oh. It slipped through the goalkeeper, but he was able to hold on to it. It just got right behind him, but he was able to hold on.
A second goal would be huge.
Yeah, Mason will try to ride him off the ball, and the ref caught him. So it's going to be a free kick for the Elks. 2 minutes left in the half, 2.5, from 45 yards out. Number 17, Keegan DeVoe, takes the kick, goes through, and Maxim scoops it up. He's waiting for the team to get out, give him some space.
Centerville almost redirected that one with his head.
Yeah, it was a close. It was still pretty far out at about the 12-yard line, but anything like that can be dangerous.
Wow.
Again, they still only have one forward. It's number 9 right now. Danny Lore's running with him. Kicks the ball, but it's going to be a Centerville throw. 1:37 left. Short throw. Number 10 gets it. He's going to have a big center, and it goes behind the goal. And we'll have a goal kick for the Mason Comets.
He wasn't too happy with that kick.
No. He was trying to center. It didn't square his body right and was facing the behind the goal. Coming in for the Mason Comets is number 4.
Yash Servastavi.
Hey, you say it the way all of our away games. They can't pronounce it either.
How do you pronounce it?
I would have pronounced it exactly like
Yash.
you did. Yash. We have a Yash and we have a Nosh. We have a couple, Nor, a Yash. So, I get them confused many times. That was a, Yash is coming in at forward, spelling Joseph for a little bit. Last minute of the game, of the first half, to give him an extra minute and a half of rest before the second half. Ball goes out of bounds for an Elk throw-in. Elks kick it out of bounds, and we'll have a Mason throw in.
Maybe one last opportunity. Maybe not.
19 seconds left. Clears it up the field. Danny Lohr's in line, heads it out. Little touch. Foul on Centerville, but there'll only be 5 seconds left, and the half is going to end.
He's going to try.
At halftime, we have the Mason Comets 1, the Elks 0. And we'll be back for the second half. All right, here for the second half. Saturday night, Mason Comets against the Centerville Elks.
I've got my...
We have Mason going from right to left on your TV screen in white, and we have the Elks in black going from left to right on the TV screen. Elks will have the kickoff in the second half, and the current score is 1-0 at half. Mason Comets on a assist from Max Mitchell to Joseph Grimes on a volley at the 5-minute mark of the first half. Mason had 5 shots on goal to 1 for the Elks in the first half. The Elks had some good possession. They just played one forward and were not able to find the forward the entire half. So the only shot came off of a header from pretty far out. We have the kickoff on the second half. 40 minutes to go. Oh, nice play. That's a nutmeg. In our club season, he has to do it. That's a ball to Anthony Vergara takes the shot, and it gets blocked. We got a shot right off the bat, but it got blocked. There's another shot by Mason, and it goes right to the keeper, and he drops it, but could not get there to finish it. That's a 6th shot for Mason. Nice kick by the Elks kicker. It goes right to Zach Greenfield, and Greenfield's looking for Jack Hancock. Oh, he gets thrown to the ground. We have a free kick. We got a timeout. And the referee is called timeout, and he wants to talk. He gives a yellow card to number 10 of the Elks. Elks.
Number 10, that is Sam Mugrabi. Sam Mugrabi.
Sam plays up in the Dayton area. We've played against him for several years. I think he's going to have to come off the field. The coach is asking what he did and why he got the yellow card. And I'm sure he's going to have a couple words with him about number 7 for Mason that's had 5 fouls and hasn't been carded yet. So
got a little
probably
microphone
what he's
in there.
Discussing right now, you know?
Yeah, yep. Well, maybe he's saying he's got to start somewhere.
I don't know if he said something. I mean, you don't know. You don't know what happened. It might have not have been, when the foul happened, he may have said something to him, and that could have been why he got it. He's actually talking to his coaching staff right now, letting them know something. So Mason's going to get a free kick from midfield. Zach Greenfield is standing over it. Puts a nice ball up into the air. It's going to go into the box at about the 10, and it's headed out by Centerville. Mason gets it from behind, gets it out to Max Mitchell, who starts it up again. Oh, he sends a ball up to the corner. Anthony Vergara is on it. And Vergara kicks it out of bounds, and we're going to have a throw-in for the Elks.
You see any changes from the Elks standpoint this half versus last?
Still see only one forward, number 9, standing up here for now, but you never know what's going to happen. It's a nice through ball. And the ball gets cleared out. Joseph goes over. Oh! Ooh. We got a head-to-head bash. The 2 players. They both went down for a ball and both hit their heads. He's calling out the calls for the clock to be stopped, and he's calling out the trainer.
Maybe see a replay on that. What happened?
It was like a 50-50 ball, and number 11 for, here's a replay on it.
There we go.
Kind of stuck his head down, and Springsteen came through, and they both went for the heads, and they just collided on heads. It was a 50-50 ball in the middle, and they kind of hit heads into each other. So it was nothing on either one. It was a right away for both. They're both okay. Neither one of them have to come out of the game, so they've done their protocol that they felt they had to do for concussion protocol, and they're ready to play. Those are dangerous because that's how you split your head open.
Yeah.
It tends to be like that, or an elbow to the head is how you end up with a split. So here's a chance for the Elks. They send the ball into the box, and it gets headed out nicely by Danny Lohr. Ben Wendell clears it up, and we have a sprint going, but that ball's going to get back to the keeper, and he's going to drop back and be able to pick it up if he wants.
Did you see that replay a month or two ago where the goalkeeper scored a goal on the punt?
No, I have
They
not
went
seen
the
that.
whole
Oh,
way.
that's a nice steal by Wendell. Joseph Grimes has it, drops it off to Ian Markley. Markley centers it again to Grimes. Grimes drops it to Springsteen, who sends it up to Jack Hancock. Hancock puts it out wide.
Yeah, it was the very end of the game where the keeper was coming up to try to score, and the keeper kicked it from his end, went like 95 yards in the net.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Was it an EPL game? Ball gets cleared up, and it's going to be a throw-in.
It was.
Or was it a pro game or a...
It might have been like a lower. Might have been no. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack Hancock gets a good ball from Ian Markley. He wins the header on it. Another header. He's trying to get possession. No call there. And the ball goes out of bounds for a Mason throw-in.
Yeah, it was in the middle of summer, so it might have been some whatever.
So Mason's holding possession out here. Finds Max Mitchell. Ball gets kicked out of bounds, and we'll have a Mason throw again. Mason's holding the possession. Centerville seems content in playing defensive and holding on to the ball back there. So
Mason's probably okay with that too.
with a 1-0 lead, I would definitely be happy with it. But the problem is it's only 1-0. You got to get that second goal. Make sure that nothing happens. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's for Mason right in front of the coach, and the coach is not a happy camper right now. That's a good ball. Just gets intercepted by Centerville and sent over. Centerville does a good job of finding the midfielders. Their whole thing has been, how do you find an open forward? They find Grimes. Oh, he just can't squeeze through. Danny Lore's got the ball, finds it out wide to Max Mitchell. Max sends a good ball
could be
in.
a chance right there.
Oh, good opportunity there. And they throw the ball out. That's a nice ball by Centerville to keep it in control. He's trying to get a cross in. He crosses it to the back, but Danny Maxim's there again. No problem. Maxim slowing up the game, letting his defense get out. Oh, punt goes off the side of his foot, only for about 25 yards.
This could be dangerous.
And they sent it in. He was still dropping back, so that was dangerous. Kid definitely wanted to go to his opposite foot, so Grimes is going to get back to this one. Sends it over to Springsteen. Hits it off the player. Anthony's going to pick it up and throw it right away. He's got Jack, finds him wide open. That's a nice play. Now Jack can get it to the middle. Oh, he still has it. There's a center. Oh, no one's on the back post. And it's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick for the Elks. Yeah, it's still only one forward, 5 midfielders, 4 defenders. They haven't changed their lineup to start the second half. Phillip wins the ball. There's a jump into the back of Joseph Grimes, and we'll have a foul on the Elks from about 40 out. Springsteen standing over it.
Hey, we haven't said anything yet, but thanks out to our crew tonight filming the game.
Absolutely. They're doing a great job so far. They've gotten the one goal. They had 2 or 3 angles of it, and they've gotten a lot of good replays for us so far.
Yeah.
There just hasn't been a ton of action. There's a nice ball served into the box. Goalie holds on. Both players run into each other. Anthony Vergara wins it. Gets it over to Grimes, but then it gets cleared out by the Elks. Danny Lore wins this one. Jack gets the ball. He's looking for a centering pass. Tries to find Grimes. Springsteen sends it wide. Wendell has another player wide. He's taking it in. Sends a nice ball over. Oh, it gets headed, but here Max Mitchell's on it. He sends a nice cross across. Grimes is there. Gets cleared again. It's just Mason keeps putting ball after ball after ball into the box and just can't finish yet. There goes Vergara. He's taking it in. Sends a nice ball on the ground. There's a shot, and
couldn't get very much on it.
Goes off of Jack, but that was a good opportunity. Good cross across the front of the box.
Hey, let me take a moment and give our replay schedule. Saturday tonight at 11 o'clock, Channel 4, Time Warner Cable. Cincinnati Bell Channel 834. Tomorrow, the 4th at 8 p.m., Time Warner 4, Cincinnati Bell 834. Monday the 5th, 9 p.m., Time Warner Cable 8, Cincinnati Bell Channel 838. The 6th at 9 a.m., Channel 4, Channel 834. And finally on the 7th at 3:30 in the afternoon on Channel 24 on Time Warner Cable.
Here they go again. Mason's on its way again. Still gets feet off the ball. Here comes the Elks the other way. Oh, nice steal by Ben Wendell. He's got Vergara sprinting towards the box. He sends it in again. Here we go. Oh. Joseph just can't get there. It's another cross. Another good ball by Anthony to the front to Joseph. And the Elk player just got there a second early and was able to clear it out. Mason will win another corner, and here's another opportunity. See, these shots are just not getting to the goal. We're not getting the shots on goal. But we're
definitely getting a lot more opportunities in Centerville.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A lot of opportunities. We're going to have another corner kick. This corner kick is going to be taken by Max Mitchell. Anthony Vergara has the keeper. Here comes the ball. It's a nice ball across the box. Comets get it on this side. Springsteen has it. Sends the ball out to Zach, who takes a left-footed shot. It gets blocked in front of the goal, and it's anybody's ball right now. Sycamore. Centerville clears it out. Danny Lohr wins the header. Mason clears the ball out wide. Nice ball to Joseph Grimes from Vergara. Grimes is taking it on one-on-one. See if he can get a shot off here.
Beautiful footwork.
Oh! He got tripped in the box, and there is a call! Yes, Mason Comets get the call.
Yep, had to.
He gets tripped from behind in the box. So Mason is going to have a chance at a PK.
Nice footwork.
Very nice ball. Vergara puts the ball up to Grimes. Grimes takes it in. And now they're all deciding who's going to take it.
Here's that one.
Look, Joseph cuts it to the middle, pulls it back, and the kid just grabs. He goes to take it, and he just takes him down in the box.
Takes him out, yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely taken out in the box. So we're going to have an opportunity here. Max Mitchell looks like he's standing over it. Oh, no, it's Joseph Grimes. Joseph Grimes is going to take the kick. This would be a massive goal for the Comets.
This would definitely change the face of the game.
It's a big keeper.
Yeah.
Everybody's quiet. Yes, and Joseph puts it away. Really nice on Centerville's side there. One of the fans decided to blow a horn right when Mason was going to go kick the ball.
That was bad.
And that was not good on their side. But the Comets put it away on them, and then they shut up the fans. That was not very nice and friendly.
Yeah.
Joseph buries it in the side. Here's a replay of the goal. Joseph takes 2 steps back and just buries the ball into the side netting. Beautiful goal, and the Mason Comets take a 2-0 lead at the 29-37 mark. The coaches are looking to find out who was blowing the horn over there. That's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
When someone is getting ready to go take their kick to get that blown on them like that. What are they saying? The Mason fans have started their chanting. They started to start the buses. Well, it's a little early to start any buses. There's still 30 minutes left in this game.
Well, we'll see if Centerville changes what they're doing now.
Centerville's been playing well. They're going to have to start sending some people here. You can start seeing already, as Danny is delaying the game on them, they're going to have to start sending some people up because down 2-0, they're going to have to find a goal pretty quick here.
Yeah, could open it up for sure.
Maybe the midfield will open up a little bit now, and Mason can get some runs at it. Yeah, we had 5 or 6 chances into the box there in the last 10 minutes that really
eventually warmed down.
Eventually, we were going to get it in there enough that we're going to get that second goal. Danny clears it nicely out. Here comes pass behind. We're going to get a throw in for the Comets.
All of a sudden, Centerville seems to have a little bit more urgency.
Yeah, they've added a second forward. As you can see, number 10 and number 12 are now up.
Yep.
So he's added a second forward, and here's the chances. Here's what I thought would happen. We got Kruger taking it in right now to the corner. Sends a nice cross in. There's Max Mitchell. Just missed it, but here we go.
Cleared.
Ben's going to have a chance at it. He wasn't able to get the shot off before the defender got there. Springsteen has the ball and holds control. Here goes another long pass.
Nobody in the back.
Ball gets cleared down the side, and it's going to go out of bounds for another Mason. Ooh, ball boy almost decided to play a little bit. He got that one right on the line.
Let it come over.
We have a substitution. Carter Womack going in for the Mason Comets, replacing Jack Hancock. Be nice to get the Comets a third goal so we can get everybody off the bench and playing.
Carter's a sophomore.
Yeah, Carter's a sophomore, and Nick Kruger are both sophomores that are playing right now. That was a bad call. So it was a throw-in right in front of the Mason bench, and they gave it to the wrong team. I think he lost track of where he was. We got another throw for the Elks. Now the Butterfingers. Oh, that's a nice ball out wide, and Zach gets a good run on it. Look at him sprint. He is coming out. It's going to go out of bounds, but he showed some hustle there coming out of the defense. Realized nobody was going after the ball, and he kicked it long.
Yeah,
decided to try to get his own pass.
This is about as deep as Centerville's been in a while.
Yeah, it is. And you heard Coach Reedy just yell, midfield, you have to drop in. So he wanted to definitely make sure that we're defensive, we're holding our shape, and boys would love to get some bagels. It's a nice ball up the sideline. Nice play by the center fielder is what I was going to say. Center defender to clear the ball back to his keeper so he could clear it. Mason gets a throw in on the side. Ball gets flipped into the side. An Elk player wiped out one of the midfielders. We have a free kick. We have another free kick for the Mason Comets right at midfield. Greenfield brings it across to Danny Lohr. Lohr takes it over to Ian Markley. There's a nice ball in. Joseph's in. One-on-one again. Takes it around him. Oh! Gets a shot, and the goalie makes a save. So that should be another shot on goal and save, because if he's not there, it goes in.
He's giving them fits.
Yeah. That was a nice chance there. Phillip wins a nice ball. Joseph sends it through, but it's cleared out by the Elks.
So do we have any college choices on any of these players?
So far, we have one Division I signee in Joseph Grimes.
Okay.
He is signed with. He's got a chance again. Here's Joseph going for the hat trick.
Wow.
Here's his chance. Oh, it gets blocked by the Elks. He is signed to play at the Air Force Academy.
Okay.
So we have one signee so far. It's pretty funny. There's a bunch of chatter on Yappy this week about Mason not having any D1 players, and they've seen him play and blah, blah, blah. And I had put on there, well, we've already signed a D1 player, so I'm glad college coaches know a little bit more than fans. And he's got 2 goals already today, so
Yeah. Played well.
he's playing well. Has had another couple of shots that could have gone in, so he's had a chance to have a big game.
Yeah.
Nice header out of bounds, and we'll have a throw for the Elks. Taking the throw is number 21, Dylan Meyer, one of the captains for the Elks. Carter finds Ben, and Ben finds Eric Greenfield. Greenfield sends a long ball across the field. It's a little header back to the keeper. Oh, just got to it. Nice hustle by the sophomores up there playing up top.
Yeah, very nice.
He's going to try to go to the corner here behind. Gives a nice ball.
Not a bad ball.
No,
It's
it
a little
just
bit long.
goes out of bounds by an inch. So we're going to have a throw for the Comets. Danny clears the ball away.
That was well done.
Was. You didn't foul the player. You got the ball. Didn't have to go over the top of him. Trying to send it to the corner, but Will Shepard intercepts it, sends it long. Mason just puts pressure on you everywhere. They have 2, 3, 4 people pressuring everywhere that when you get a chance and you beat one, then you got 3 others.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the side judge was just
That was a good move.
marking
Both sides
because
there.
He lifted his flag for something and then put it down.
Yeah.
Oh, that ball's out of bounds.
Well, maybe he saw a foul and stole the ball back.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. So we're going to the
With
replay
sound.
of the PK. So Joseph Grimes goes up, takes 2 or 3 steps back, doesn't need a big run up.
There you go.
There's the
You heard
sound.
the sound.
Yes, and Joseph puts it away. Team right on the kick, the horn sounded. So if you don't think that was planned, it was planned. Wonder what would have happened if you would have missed that.
I know. Would they have given him a re-kick?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I know you're not allowed those kind of sound makers in
Yeah.
stadiums. You're not supposed to have them.
I'm sure Reedy would have had a conversation about it.
He still might.
Still might, yeah.
He still might.
That's a good point.
Ball gets sent out wide for the Elks. It goes off the Mason player, and we'll have a throw-in for the Elks.
I'm sure it wasn't condoned by the Centerville coaches.
No. He looked up into the stands right away to see what was going on. So.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the back to school when he was going to do the dive off the high dive, and they hit the horn, and he did a belly flop and lost all the points with Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh yeah.
When he had to do the triple Lindy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
look
a
at
nice
that
throw.
ball.
Danny's able to corral it, but that was a very nice throw.
I've been surprised why they haven't used that more often.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It is a
anything
weapon.
can happen.
That is a weapon.
Yeah.
And it's good to know they have it in case we see them later on in the year sometime.
I remember Centerville had a kid a few years ago, big kid, I don't know if you remember him, but he could throw it in from about the halfway field right
No,
in the net.
absolutely. There's a nice ball in. Danny gets
Wow,
pushed.
gave him a shot.
Nice big shove from the back. The center rep just looks out. No big deal.
That was well done.
Phillip makes a nice move to get in there. Get rid of it, Phillip. You're going to get hit.
Ooh,
I told you were going to
yeah.
get hit, Phillip. This game is just so predictable. What happens there? He just got drilled from the back.
Probably a build-up from the first half
Did he
and the
call
back
a
and
kick
forth.
or did he call a throw? Okay, he called the kick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because he kind of, he took him out with the
Midfielders
shoulder.
have to understand that the fouls are going to happen between the 40 and the 40.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you're going to hold a ball that long,
They're
going to
gonna
get hit,
get-
and you're going to have to be ready for it.
Yep.
I know the ref is talking to him, but they have nothing to lose at that spot in the game, so they're
Right.
going to hit you.
Yep.
So Mason's going to get another free kick. Zach Greenfield puts another long ball in, a little shorter this time, and it's stolen by the Elks. Max Mitchell makes a nice play, and Carter Womack. Oh, he saves it. No, the whole ball, sir. It didn't look like that whole ball was out of bounds.
Oh.
But we're going to have a throw in for the And here come the Comets. Going in is Jack Hancock, number 6, 15, Christopher Kalick, and number 17.
Matthew Kinsler.
Matthew Kinsler is going into defense.
Did we have a Greenfield on Mason a few years ago?
Yeah, we had his older brother, Josh Greenfield.
Yeah. Yep.
Was his older brother.
Yeah.
Max Mitchell's also coming off.
I remember he was a bit feisty when he played.
Coach Reedy's able to get some kids some good playing time here. Carter, he's letting them know that it was a throw-in. He called timeout. He's calling timeout, and he's pointing back here.
Who was Reedy?
No, the referee is calling timeout and bringing the ball way over here for a throw-in.
I'm on the side of the window where you can only see half the field.
Yeah, it's way up there. On the throw is way in the corner. I can't even see it. I have to stick my head out the window. Mason gets a nice ball, sends it over to Carter. Carter setting up. Looks like he takes the ball through. Nice ball. He wins it. Oh, he looked for the pass, and then he stepped on it and fell. He made a nice move to get open, and then he fell.
Yep.
Ball goes off of the Mason player. We're going to have a throw-in for the Elks.
Wow.
He caught a foul. They're not going to like this.
That was a little bit light, I thought.
He grabbed him, though. He grabbed him from the back and pulled back. So
yeah, got an advantage.
When he caught him. Anthony Bergara is going back in after the next throw in. Oh, it's a kick, so that's right. It's a kick for the Comets.
Oh, he came out and he didn't
here's
quite
a chance.
get it.
Joseph tried to step back on it instead of stepping into it, and they were able to clear it out. The goalie was out. Springsteen sends it over. Kinsler has it. Sends it over to Kalick. Drops it to Carter. Carter tries to drop it off and gets intercepted. Nice ball down the middle. And he heads it over to Danny Maxim. Danny wants everybody out.
So
Ball
Centerville
goes a little bit off the side of the foot. Kalick comes back to help. Kinsler clears it. There goes Jack. He's behind him. Oh, he wins the header. Yeah.
back.
Yeah, he had two guys on him, and they were able to get it away from him. That's a nice ball.
This may be an opportunity here.
Yep.
First one in a while.
Yep.
Oh, a handball.
Gets deflected. Now it was a leg.
Oh, did it? Okay. I saw the player asking for it.
Oh, he called a time. I didn't know what it was, but it's an injury. Got hit in the stomach.
From what?
Number 12 got hit in the stomach.
Ball?
I think so. That's Matthew Scarpino, captain. Senior captain.
Okay, it's a little bit bent over.
He might have gotten hit where nobody can help him. He's just laying by himself. We'll call it the stomach nether region.
Yeah.
Up in the esophagus and stomach area.
Right.
Somewhere in there.
Voice sometimes changes.
He'll be back in the game.
Yeah.
Captain doesn't stay out long for that, but ball gets cleared to the side.
This coach might recommend
goes
it
out
too.
of bounds. We have a throw in for the Elks. Another throw in for the Elks. There's a clearance for Mason. Cleared out again by the Mason Comets for another Elk throw-in. Ouch. Oh, that was not very friendly. He came in with an elbow. He's shaking his head at it, but that should be a yellow card. That was not.
Yeah.
That was very dangerous.
Wow.
Ian has a right to be upset there. He came in with a flying elbow and caught him. Here's a replay of it. He wasn't even trying to win that ball. Ian had the ball, and he just came in flying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drilled him right in the face.
Yeah. He was leading with the elbow.
Yep, that should have been a yellow card. That's dangerous. Mason controls it. They're having trouble finding that target player, too. We're sending balls in, but most of the danger has been on the crosses and balls into the box. We've had trouble finding the target player on the ground where they can turn and do something with it and find the, that smooth game that you'd like to see.
Yeah.
They send it in again. This time they're going to let it go out of bounds for a goal kick, and we'll be able to get the subs in. How's your son doing in college so far?
Good.
Everything going well?
Halfway through. Two years
Can't
down, 2 years to go.
Already. Yep. Going in is Will Shepard, number 9, number 13, Max Mitchell, and number 11, Anthony Vergara, come back into the game. And Maxim gets the kickoff.
Your one son's school is Ohio Northern, right?
My son is at Ohio Northern. He's a 6-year pharmacy major, so he's got about 6 rotations more to go, and we'll have a doctor in the family.
There we go.
Here goes Jack, slowly bringing the ball up. He's got Vergara out on the side if he can get it over to him. Oh, he puts a beautiful ball to Grimes, who shoots it in, but he's getting called for offsides.
Yeah.
That would have been the hat trick right there, but he gets called for an offsides. That was a very nice ball that got sent through the middle. Yeah, he put his flag up right away, so Joseph was definitely probably in front of the play. Jack waited a little bit longer. I thought he was going to try to put the ball wide, and he put it right down the middle. Here's the replay of it. When Jack hits the ball, it is right. Now, Joseph was already through. But he had stepped through. Yeah. He definitely was about a half a yard off, but it was a good opportunity. That was a great view of it right there, I tell you. You can see. And the easiest way to do is watch the white lines and watch the defender, and you can see if he's in front or behind.
Our replay crew coming through again.
Joseph made the run, and he thought the ball was going to come quicker. So that's going to happen. Again, it's the fourth game of the season. Vergara heads it out, and it's going to go for a throw-in. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they called it the wrong way. I thought that deflected off of the Centerville player, but it's a Centerville throw-in deep in the box.
My older son was at the West Ham at the first game at the new Olympic Stadium, so he was there for the opening day.
We have both teams are. Oh, really? That had to be fun.
Yeah.
Number 12 coming back in the game. That's good to see. Matthew Scarpino, and he's going to be the thrower. He's the one with the long throw. Good time to bring him back in. And coming back in for the Comets was number 14, Zach Greenfield, for number 15, Christopher Kalick. Here we got the long thrower again. 12 minutes to go in the game. Nice line drive. Oh! Goes dangerous. Right across the front of the goal. It wasn't on goal, but it was dangerous. Yeah. That's the kind that can easily get deflected in or kicked in. So we have a goal kick for the Mason Comets. Coming back in the game is Ben Wendell for us. Philip Springsteen has played a good game today.
Yeah, so he can't throw it in the net, but if it goes off somebody, it's either side, it's a goal.
Yep. Oh, that's a nice ball outside. It's going to be a 50-50 ball between Max and their player. They kick it out of bounds, and we'll have a throw-in for Mason. Tries to center it in. Had a lot of spin to it. Will Shepard puts it in, but it's right to the keeper. We're going to have a long kick out. Nice header by Will. Sent right back in. It's a kickball game happening there, folks. Danny heads it back to Danny. And I don't know what that was all about. I would have liked that one to have been a little bit more controlled. And we have a clearance won by Centerville. Goes to Vergara. Vergara's got a man streaking through, and if you can find him, he does. Finds Joseph Grimes on the streak down the side. Joseph's in the corner. All right, Joseph, it's a little early to start holding. Ian Markley sends the ball across, gets headed out by Centerville. And cleared out of bounds again, and Zach will let it go out of bounds for a Mason throw. Coming in for the Comets is number 3, Nick Kruger. Coming in for Jack Hancock up at the front line.
So at the state level this year, obviously it's the very beginning of the season, but is there any teams that are considered favorites?
Probably the favorite to win. It has 14 players back from last year's state championship is St. Ignatius.
Yeah.
They did play St. Exo in a game earlier and only won 1-0.
Okay.
Very close game, so anything can happen, you know.
Right.
You just never know. Max wins the ball, and he gets fouled like 4 or 5 times, and they're pointing at somebody. They're pointing at, so it's going to be a Mason Comet kick.
This can be a good
right
opportunity.
Outside the box again, this time off at the side. Anthony Vergara is standing over it with his left foot. He's going to send Max into the middle. And Max is going to take it now. Anthony's going to come over. And
looks like we
lights
lost
are
some
going
lights.
out. We're losing lights.
Oh, boy.
A fourth of the field has just gone dark.
And
the referee is calling timeout.
all the lights went off on that side.
I think they've been off in the back, but 3 of the 4 are on. One set of lights has just gone off.
I wonder why. You could almost
Mason
play.
fans come out with their "Fix the Lights" chant. I can't see. Fix the lights.
Can you play with enough light here? Probably can.
There's probably enough lights to get 9 minutes.
9 minutes, that's what I'm thinking.
I think he's going to play it.
Yeah, I would play it. Yeah, it'll take too long for them to warm up.
There's a nice chip in by Max. Nobody there. Ball gets cleared out. Max Mitchell runs over, and it's corralled by Centerville. Centerville kicks it to the dark side of the moon, dark side of the field. I don't know who got it, but the ball's going to the lighted side.
Reference.
So now it goes back to Mason. Centerville's got the ball at the middle of the field, sends it up to, finds a nice target player. And now they send it to the corner. Oh, that was not a smart foul.
Nope.
Mason fouls about 30 yards out, and they're going to get a free kick. Now we're going to get a yellow card. Max Mitchell gets a yellow card for standing in front of the ball.
Couple of silly
He's going to have to come off. They've been really calling that a lot this year. Usually they don't even give you a chance to ask for 10. It's like they keep moving the ball up. So hopefully the referee turns and sees that. Anthony Vergara is going to go and help them out a little bit.
He moved it back.
He's going to let him know where it was.
If he pushed it back 5 yards, now we go back to 2. And we're back
That's
to where
okay.
it was.
It was still 5 yards back. So
yeah.
that's about right where it happened. That's right where it happened, so it's at the right spot now. So we got a kick from about 32 yards out. They shoot it, but it goes right into the wall, and Mason clears it out to the side. They shoot it back in. There's a man running through, and Danny Maxim grabs it and gets it under control, settles down the defense, and gets everybody out. Down to 7.5 minutes. Nice ball to Vergara. He's taking it in. Oh, centers the ball nicely in. And just gets taken by the Centerville player. So he put a ball nice into the back. We had 2 guys running onto it. We have 2 players coming in for Mason, Christopher Kalick, King for Kinsler, and Springsteen is coming in for Greenfield.
Some kids that haven't seen any action tonight, probably a couple.
Yeah, there are a few that haven't played. And it's more the swing players. I think all the ones that are officially varsity, most of them have gotten in.
Yeah.
That's a nice ball to the corner. We got a sprint going on. He's grabbing on. Danny Lohr comes over to help and centers it up. Ben Wendell clears it out of bounds to make sure it's in the dark part of the field over there. So
you can get away with
it's kind of hard. We can't see numbers, and
you can probably get away with a few more extra pushes and nudges.
there was actually a foul called over there.
Wow, this could be another opportunity.
So another free kick, this time from 28 yards out.
This could be dangerous. 17's coming up.
This is their captain taking this one. They got guys on the back post. Right now there's some guys on the back post that are still open. Okay, they've covered them now.
First time they've committed some bodies up.
I think he's probably going to try to go left-footed and send it across from his body angle. Yep.
Didn't get any distance on it.
And Maximum is going to grab that one and pull the team out under control.
They haven't done very much at all with those last 2 balls.
No. You'd think you'd put a ball to the 6-yard line and give it a chance, you know.
Yep. They're still at 1 shot on goal officially.
Yeah, we've had more than 1 shot in the second half. I think they've given up. Mason's playing defensive, and they're playing for bagels right now. They got 6 minutes to go, though. It'd be nice to get one more run at these guys.
Yeah.
Here they come. It's good. Good hustle. Nice. Nice shielding and nice play by Ian. Anthony drops it to Ian. Ian clears it out right at the cameraman. Almost hits the cameraman. And we're going to have a throw in and a substitution for camera woman. Yes, camera woman. You're right. We're having a substitution. And Coach Reedy was trying to get Max back into the game. Jack is going to go back up top, and coming out is sophomore. Oh.
Oh, wow.
That was dangerous.
That's been their biggest weapon tonight.
Yeah, that throw-in is dangerous. Teams that play Centerville are going to have to know that number 12's got a cannon on him. Problem is he's probably one of their best players in the middle that can probably score.
Yeah.
So that's a catch-22, you know.
Yep.
They've had 7 or 8 of those and haven't been able to get on the back of any of them. Here we go. Mason's on the run. Got a 3-on-3 and step on the ball. Joseph's taking it to the corner, and it goes out of bounds for a Mason throw. We have a substitution. Go ahead, try it. Number 4 coming in for the Mason Comets.
Yash. I can't read it anymore. Yash Silverstone.
That wasn't even close.
I know it's not close. I can't read.
Guys,
it's dark.
I gotta give him props. You can't read a thing up here. So if you don't know the names, you're not gonna be able to read what we have in our hands. It is very dark in this corner, this back side of the field. Throw in by Mason. It goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Yeah, it's gotten real hard to read anything in the booth. We're just going to make stuff up after we go.
We're pretty good at that.
Cleared out by the keeper. Nice header by Springsteen. He's won a lot of balls in the middle, played really aggressive in the middle. Had a lot of fouls early, but he's picked it up. There's Nosh making a nice run. He has fresh legs. Ball's coming back, and it should go to Dan. Will heads it back to Danny, and he's getting everybody up. Again, 3 minutes left. There's a nice ball. A little too far to the corner.
So Centerville beat Lakota West?
Centerville beat Lakota West 1-0 earlier in the year in a shortened game.
Okay.
They played to 10 minutes of the second half, and then it got shortened by lightning.
Yeah. So the Lakota West Mason game, what, middle of the week? Wednesday?
Lakota West Mason, I believe, is next Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
Again, taco night. Please come hungry, ready to buy some tacos.
Dollar tacos.
I think we had one sophomore. I think a sophomore or junior ate 20 tacos.
Wow.
And then got a little sick. Oh, there's a nice push from behind. Gets called. Max Mitchell's standing over it, slowing everything up. Knowing we got 2.5 minutes left.
So where should they go to get their tacos?
They
walk
go
in
to the concession stand.
Concession stand.
Yep, it'll be
okay.
at the concession stand.
Opening up half an hour before the game?
They usually have them, I believe, for the JV game also.
Oh, okay.
So it should be there. There's a nice ball to the back post and just over Jack's head.
So you know what you're doing for dinner next Thursday. Tacos.
Absolutely. Chicken and beef. They have about 8 or 9 hot sauces you can put on it.
Hey.
Get a soft-shelled taco with some beef or chicken in it, and then a little lettuce. Can't beat it.
For
They're
$1.
They're kind of small, so yeah, they're not humongous tacos, but
yeah, for a buck you can have a couple.
That's all. If a kid can eat 19, you know they can't be too big. And his name wasn't Kobayashi. All right, we got 1:50 left in the game.
It's looking like bagels for the.
If he gets it wide, he's got Vergara wide. Good ball. Anthony's got Jack making a run down to the corner. He finds him and not hit it. A little too soft, and it gets stolen by the Centerville player. They do the same thing, and we steal it. So, touche. Oh! Josh fights for it. He wins it. And then he loses it from behind. Down to 1:17 left. And here we go. Nosh's. Centerville's just now trying to go long on everything. They've lost all the passing game, and it's actually become a kickball game for the most part if you see it. That was a handball. Didn't get called. It's all just long balls, trying to find people open to try to get that long goal.
Definitely a good
nice effort. Little shove.
Definitely a good effort from Mason tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clearly the better team tonight.
This will be a good win for Mason. It's going to show up nicely. Centerville had been undefeated. They now will drop to 5-1, and the Mason Comets will rise to 4-0. It's always good to get a win against one of the top teams in the state early in the year.
Yep. Never know you can play each other again.
There's a nice shot right at Danny Maxson. That's their
Goal
second shot
2.
on the game on goal.
So they doubled it in the last 2 seconds.
And the song will start.
There we go.
And there's the game. The Mason Comets take this over the Elks 2-0 on a beautiful Saturday night. We'll see you next week.
We want to talk about the replays real quick? Or
Game
no?
will be at Mason at 7 p.m. against Lakota West. Taco night. And the replay schedule.
Saturday tonight at 11 o'clock, Channel 4, Time Warner Cable, Cincinnati Bell Channel 834. Sunday the 4th, 8 p.m. Time Warner Cable 4, Cincinnati Bell 834. Monday, September the 5th, Labor Day at 9 p.m. Channel 8, Time Warner Cable, Cincinnati Bell Channel 838. The 6th at 9 a.m. on Time Warner Cable 4, Cincinnati Bell Channel 834. And finally on Wednesday the 7th, 3:30 p.m., Time Warner Cable 24. Thank you for this evening. Ian Liddell signing out. Have a good evening.